Guys, Thursday. What are we looking at today? Today we are looking at a session ale, Belgian style ale, 6.1% from ALLAGASH. This is something that Jay over at Elite Ammunition sent me. A traditional session with herbal highlights and robust dry finish. Belgian style, bottle conditioned. Oh, sorry. It's like, why the back of my head getting so warm? Sorry, man. Can't help it. Gonna use the army guy. Oh, did I show this? Well, right off the bat, you know, it's got a lighter color. It looks a lot like a white ale or a white IPA or a session ale. It doesn't, it's not as Belgium-ish as some of them. But it has a nice, nice smooth, you know, kind of leaning in the direction of the, you know, banana or bubblegum-ish. All right, well, cheers, guys. Thank you, little refrigerator. Cheers, Jay. Has a pretty decent flavor. Kind of starts off with a kind of a sweetness that I honestly the crazy fuckers, our little band of idiots. Sorry. Kind of starts off with a little bit of a sweetness. Not really anything that I'm able to put my tongue on. You know, like that for instance. But I'm sure Multi-Gunman has not even noticed. You know, all he sees is the shots, which unfortunately are... Hang on.
Call from White Lakes MN.
Ebomey Incorporated, Eric speaking. Hello? Hello? You've reached the desk of ebomey. Can I help you? That's what I thought. The Fatal Attraction line. That'd be like the number I'd give Chuck if I gave him a number at all. Oh, damn. I forgot to bring down, I got another one of those dues receipts. So you get the sweetness. Then you get the those Belgium notes. You know, that subtle banana. Kind of a little bit of a little bit of a pepper, but it's mostly it's mostly just smooth, and even though it didn't go all crazy on the carbonation, it definitely has more of a carbonated feel, but you know, that science of bottle conditioned. It's not really like this huge, not really like a huge roller coaster of stuff, but I've had, and I almost have to go back and visit a lot of them. I've had you know, session ales, and it was like, and this is a little different. This is the difference between this and like a full blown like any of the other decent ones is it's not quite as heavy bodied. It has a little bit more of a charge, you know, almost like a carbonation charge to it. The flavors, even though are fairly bold and intense, they're not as. I mean, it's a session, so it's just it's a little bit. So I'm just kidding. And I don't know if this is just something that you like, Jay, or if you've I don't remember seeing you doing a review on it. Still got to catch the video of getting moved into the new facility, and I want to say congratulations on that. Especially that whole making your own ammo thing. You know, it's one thing to go over there and knock out 25 rounds. It's another thing to flip a switch and just watch them pour into a box. I know quite a while back you sent me a link to actually see that machine in operation, but you know, when you're up and running full tilt, you know, what is something like that capable of as far as ammo count? You know, it's like how many rounds per hour or how many rounds per minute, or how exactly does something like that work? You know, and the one thing that I used to not like at all, and I'm not really noticing much of it in here, is the coriander. I think you get a little bit of it right at the end. I think it's kind of like a staple diet thing in the Belgian style. I mean, it was like okay. I mean, you know, I probably should be you know, thorough. Switch from the army guy for Jay, because you know, of course, most of you sick bastards would appreciate the chick more than the army guy. Even though the army guy is damn cool. I wish they had more in that line from the original. Smells like the last one. Yeah, it's you know where I think this one would be really good is I like the light but kind of spirited. You know, it kind of, like I said, it kind of goes back to, you know, it doesn't like go crazy, and you could pour it pretty aggressively and not have it go over, but the actual mouth feel of it is it's pretty damn good. I mean, we're not talking about, you know, maybe as bad as a can of Coke, but it's got some zip to it. So I wonder how that whole thing with Ammo Head 73, how that worked out today for him. If it's like splatter art or heavy drinking, inebriated, and White Castle. break in the action. Today, let's see, got another installment from Through Night. Another one that I actually, I don't put on the purse collection. This is their TC12. This is like the TC10 style. It's you can charge it with a USB cable. They do ship it with one of their batteries, which is cool. I suppose they're kind of like trying to. I suppose they're in a way they got you set, and they're kind of covering their ass so you don't like put two CR123s in it and then try to charge them. Basically, it is the TN12 2016, but with the ability to charge it. It has 5 Firefly, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I'm sure 6. I'm sure it's got the, it's got that. Whatever you do with that, bedazzle your friends. So I don't know. I guess overall, I really don't need to, take a look at it. Again, it's their direct competition is the Phoenix. This is the it's like that, the PD35 tactical, and you can see definitely how similar the lights are. So I'll probably trade out the 2012 TN 2012 and throw this into rotation for a little while. I know anybody, if you've ever dealt with Japanese companies, it's like, you get this in the mail on say a Thursday, and by Friday they're already wondering where the video is. I don't work like that, and personally, I don't care what they think, because a few of you I've had some conversations with, and then there's one of you who I don't give a shit about. Something new to read. I just assume know what it is that I'm talking about. I've been pretty lucky so far on my recommendations on stuff, and as of right now, I can't think of. I'm sure Chuck will, because that's what Chuck does. He dwells. I'm just trying to see what the top is on this thing. 1,000 lumens on this guy. So you got 0.4, 28, 182, 640, and then 1,000 lumens. And it'll actually run for 2.6 hours on high. So. So far, I do like that TC10. That's obviously it's a little bit bigger than this, and of course it's got the spiky bezel, and it doesn't actually take very long before that eats through a pair of pants. It's kind of like Travis in one of those moods, What else? I did get something in that's already I'm already just want to carve off a piece and toss it in the microwave, but Easter dinner is going to be a big-ass honey-baked ham. Those are awesome. If you haven't had a chance to try one of those, if you do one, you'll do more. I would say I can't wait to get some feedback from Don after winning Christine's giveaway, but I know Don's already had them, so. And I know he has possession of it. Okay, on the E scale. Where am I going to put Session Ale from ALLAGASH? Oh, the 6.1. You know, it's completely unnoticeable, but you know, we could always use more. Very, very seldom do you run across that I've run across a beer that I wished had, or that I wish had less alcohol. Except for, I was working with a guy once. Yeah, working with a guy once that brought a bunch of Steel Reserve. If you've ever had that, you are in for a treat. I don't know what this shit is, like 8% alcohol. Tastes like you took a wine cooler and dumped some rubbing alcohol into it. I was trying to pick up a little bit of side work. I had a couple of projects that I was into and wanted to be able to, you know, say build an AR or pick up a pistol, and I figured, you know, give up a few hours in the weekends or evenings, and the guy that I was working with was a brother-in-law of a good friend of mine, and nice enough guy, but you know, when you hit the liquor store on the way to the job, pretty much know how the day's gonna go. I didn't. There was one moment in time where the homeowner's child was home, and he was like, "Hey, little buddy!" I'm like, oh my God, we gotta go. We gotta get in the vehicle and leave before the older homeowners get home. So, I think this would excel in the department of, excel in the department of what would be really damn tasty after you just got done mowing the lawn and you're just like covered in sweat. And you either want to put one of those in your mouth or you want to put one of these in your mouth. I mean, this would be one of those things where I honestly think you could slam this, but I don't know if I've ever given a decent rating to a session ale, and this one I actually liked. So on the E scale, I would give this guy a good solid 8. And maybe even if I saw something like this, I'd probably keep a few of them in the arsenal, because I like that. I don't know what's the proper word. It's like a positive. It's like a spirited ale. It's got some zippy going on. So okay, I'm go deal with her.
Good luck with that.
And you'll see this after blog radio tonight. So yeah. So hopefully that was fun. Agent Chaos, my sponsors. Obviously, we're starting the big giveaway with Odinworks and Voodoo Vinyl. So if you want to print up some shit. The hell is she eating?
Her bone.
It's like resonating weird, and it sounds like an animal's being tortured on the other side. So yeah, check out Voodoo Vinyl. They're already doing a lot of stuff for quite a few of my YouTube friends. So otherwise, what should we look at tomorrow? Thanks for asking.
Oh yeah, what should we look at tomorrow?
Friday.
Friday.
Friday or Saturday? You know what the hell?
Tomorrow's Good Friday.
Good Friday. Let's make it a better Friday. Look at Grand Reserve 17 from Unibrow. This was the other one that Jay sent me, so I guess that sort of works out. We already know. We just called this. Thank you. We're going to call this one a 10 because it's got the cork thingy, and it's got that. And if it's got tassels, we all know anything with tassels on it is usually pretty good. Except for this one night that we were over at a place over in Superior. No matter what you put on that, it wasn't going to look good. What? Seriously. You know what a gunny sack looks like?
Are you talking about the...
There was a stripper. I don't remember. The limp lifter.
Yeah.
Her ass looked like two gunny sacks trailing behind her. I don't know how you even... I mean, it wasn't big. It was just... And her tatas, all I can say is two otters fighting in a sack.
Or as my former friend would say, tube sock tatas.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. You know, she was happy to go sit with people and get up there and dance, and I don't know, I think the alcohol level went way up. It's like, oh my God. Okay, we're going to look at this tomorrow. I got this from Jay over at Elite Ammunition. I want to thank him for the session ale. So, and of course we already know it won't fit right there because it has...
Why do you have my monkey on your refrigerator upside down?
Want to spank him?
He's gonna fall.
He's made out of magnets. How far can he fall?
Well, you only had like 3 magnets.
I don't know why, but he just reminds me of Heffy 67.
You know how old that thing is? I don't know, I've had it for a long time. Well, Claire is turned 20. Yeah.
Hey, we can give him a Tardisia salute. Mark Hallbell. It's not quite as effective that way, is it? Okay. I think the video has jumped the shark, so I'm gonna say goodbye. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully get to interact with some of you on blog radio. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Lars.